Genghis Khan has the opportunity of saving this world from a victory that ultimately Korea will get. If no one intervenes, I think we're all in agreement that Korea will for sure win if no one declares war and takes a few cities from them. And we saw in the last video that Genghis Khan is plotting against Korea, and we're also seeing this kind of these forces start to align the Korean border, and I'm really hoping for it because Genghis Khan could save the world in terms of this campaign. And I sincerely apologize for any of those people that are rooting for Korea. It's just that it's such a good storyline here, and I can't help but root for kind of the underdog, even though you could argue that Genghis Khan really isn't an underdog, but I think we all agreement. Like I said, we all are in agreement that Korea's gonna win, and I really hope that. I mean, look, they're inside Korean borders. That's what the AI tends to do, kind of like masking. Oh, the thing is, Korea's not gonna be a pushover anymore. They do have a few rocket artillery units and some bazookas. But I mean, obviously they're going to be ahead in technology, but they've got Genghis Khan has the numbers. Again, like I said, I apologize for those of you that are rooting for Korea, but it's hard not to root for the underdog. Genghis Khan is the underdog. People like the Zulu and Genghis Khan, they're not going to win this. They're way too far behind in terms of like the amount of science they're going to have to produce to be able to get their technology to progress and to get the Apollo program up and stuff like that. And I don't think their production is that great anyways. Let me see. Okay, well, never mind. Mongolia has the most amount of production, but still, I just seriously doubt Mongolia or the Zulu will win. And if Korea's taken out, then I don't know who. I don't know who would win. Besides the obvious of Genghis Khan and the Zulu, like I said. So we might see something here. Also, over the break, I realized that there is a religion catching up quickly to the Eastern Orthodox, and that is the Japanese Empire's Shintoism. They're one city behind, out of nowhere. Japan has been so quiet, and this is why they've been just playing this religious game. And that's because, you know, the settlement of cities in East Asia really just haven't stopped. And for someone like Ethiopia, well, first of all, Eastern Orthodox is ultimately stopping because I don't know if it's ultimately stopping. I wouldn't say it's stopping because of this, but the Zulu did grab this city away from Ethiopia, this is the original city of Eastern Orthodox. I'm thinking that maybe before the war or even during the war, Ethiopia stopped focusing in on like their religious conversions with missionaries and great prophets. It started focusing in on like military units when they realized, oh shit, I'm gonna get my butt just raped by Shaka, and maybe that's what stopped them. But whatever the case is, Japan, I think Japanese Shintoism will become the world's dominant religion, and that's in 1705 AD, randomly, just kind of a late game religion. I love it. That's such a cool thing, and I think it's a lot has to do with the expansion over here in Asia. It really just hasn't stopped, and I think we're gonna see even more expansion because Mongolia is going straight in for the. Oh my gosh, Rome actually got a settler out over here. Good for Rome. Good for Rome. The German United States seems to be going pretty strong, and I think they even have a few more settlers still out here somewhere. I just don't know where they're going to settle them at. But Mongolia is going to divide up North America, I think, because Mongolia is going to divide up with I think they've got like 4 settlers or something like that. Yeah, they're going to go after South America too. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. The other big war that happened in the last video is between the Huns and Poland. I think we might see a few more people join in since Poland seems to be pretty weak right now. Austria seems to be kind of powerful as well, a little bit. I mean, you know, again, technology-wise, they're not that powerful, but they've got the numbers on their side. The Ottomans could join in as well because the Ottomans do have open borders through the Hunnic territory, so who knows? But I think we could see the fall of Poland, perhaps. Perhaps. Okay, so yeah, we had the Genghis Khan building the Kremlin. Babylon and Spain have made peace. And Poland has adopted the autocracy ideology. Shaka is constructing the Manhattan Project. Oh, Korea is constructing the Cristo Redentor. And we have Warsaw uncovered that. Okay, so Warsaw is secretly plotting against. Poland is plotting against Denmark. I guess. I don't know. I can't even begin to wrap my brain around who I think would win this campaign if we see the fall of Korea. If we see Mongolia actually man up here, which we might within this video, if we see them man up and take a few cities from Korea, then I don't know who would win. Oh my gosh, I have no idea. I guess I'd have to choose Florence. It'd have to be Florence, right? Definitely. They're the only ones. Where are they? They're here, in our hearts at least. They're definitely here in our hearts. I'm loving the comments about Florence. That's such an awesome joke. So I don't know exactly what the Zulu plan is, but they definitely are moving their fleet up north. What? Come on. Oh, Mongolia is declaring war. Wait a second. I don't like that. I really don't want them to be preoccupied with a war in the New World. I don't like that at all. Please don't do this to me. Please. Are you moving through? It doesn't look like you're moving through Korean territory. You're just kind of like feeling them out, I think. And you got to be slowing down. I think Korea's got to be a little bit scared, and I'm hoping that this is slowing down the production or the science choices that Korea might be choosing right now as an AI because they see the massive forces. The problem is that one of the problems is that Korea is reinforcing through Mongolian territory. They've got open borders, so they're taking some of their units from up north and moving them down south. Although this will definitely significantly weaken the Korean territory up north. Maybe we see Russia for a second attack. Even though Russia's behind in tech, maybe they'll man up. Or I guess Catherine is a woman, but Catherine's hardcore, so I wouldn't mess with her. I still wouldn't mess with her either way. Okay, what's going on? Here we go. Yeah, Poland's getting pretty weak here. Poland seems to be pretty low in their rifleman health. Oh, boom. There goes one. I don't think they're going to go after the siege up north here too much. I think the Ottomans have got to join in. The Ottomans are going to join in against Poland, and that's going to be huge. That's the second time that's happened. I think the Huns and the Ottomans declared war on Poland very early on. That's why this city fell. Possibly. Morocco seems to be going still strong. They have a settler over here. And I want to see exactly where the hell are the Zulu moving to? I thought they might be attacking Toledo. Maybe they're sending one force to attack Toledo. Maybe the rest of these Navy units are going after Lisbon. They really, really want Europe. Poor Europe. Poor Europe, really, right now. I mean, Germany might be in the best situation because they're just going to get the hell out of Europe. You don't want to be in Europe right now. Where are they? Yeah, so they're going after Lisbon, and Lisbon's going to fall. Lisbon will fall. I guess the AI just needed to kind of regroup their troops, but this is going to be a problem. This is going to be a huge problem for someone like France, who only has two riflemen, one pikeman, and 2 crossbowmen. Elizabeth might have a little bit more time to regain their strength, but when France falls, where else do they go? I guess they have to declare war on Elizabeth. It's going to be difficult to maneuver through the English Channel and get to the Scandinavian countries. We knew that Europe was going to have a huge issue in this campaign, and as we can progress further and further into this game, we're seeing that more and more. Do not like that Mongolia declared war on Germany. Why, guys? You've got your plate completely filled. First of all, with China, you're not going to be able to take any more Chinese cities. Actually, you might. Oh, you might. Probably shouldn't say that. Korea's really reinforcing right now. I'm hoping that Mongolia will at least be able to do enough damage to start a coalition against a weakened Korea. Especially if the AI starts to see that maybe they're going to... if the AI starts freaking out and says, oh god, they're going to win a victory here, I got to go to war with them. The Ottomans still have not chosen to go to war with Poland. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Korea will be dumb and go after China. That could also be a thing. Yeah, so China is just letting Shanghai fall pretty much. That's what I'm seeing. Are you really going to declare war? I mean, we either need to see a peace between China and Mongolia, or a couple things, really. We really need to see a couple things. Yeah, so now I'm starting to notice all of Eastern Asia is completely almost fallen to Shintoism. Even Australia, right? Yeah, even Australia. No cities have exchanged hands just yet in their colonies down south here. Nothing yet. They're certainly protecting their capital. Again, we talked about this a few videos ago, that all it takes is one nuke, really. All it takes are maybe 1 or 2 nukes to bring down the population within these cities, and that would significantly hinder their victory here. Come on, Mongolia. Man, your turn is still processing. You crazy, dude. You are crazy. Are you going to start settling your cities now, or where exactly are you trying to... You've got a huge naval force over this way. You could definitely take the Korean capital if you just move down south that way. You're moving around your, I see a lot of plane movement. Denmark has denounced France. Not yet. You better be careful, dude. Well, I guess Germany really has, like, no troops over in the New World, so they're pretty safe. You know what? If they do decide to settle in South America, this is going to be the first front between the most powerful civs in the game. We might see a border, an actual, like border friction between Mongolia and the Zulu. How insane would that be? That would be insane. And I just don't see an end to the Zulu fleet, to be honest. I just don't see an end to it. There's just still just more and more and more. And I'm surprised Toledo's still around. I think what they're going to do is they're going to take Lisbon, and then in a peace deal, they'll just take Toledo. France is looking pretty strong here. I don't think anyone's going to be able to take this over. It'll be tough. That would be pretty tough. Mongolian scouts inside of Greenland. Good choice there, Mongolia. Very, very good choice. I don't know how Berlin is still up. I guess I don't know. I'm surprised if Denmark or the Romans don't take over Berlin, then yeah, if Germany doesn't fall to one of these two civs, Poland's not going to do the job. I always thought Poland was going to be able to do the job. That's not going to be the case because Poland is kind of screwed right now. Poland is really, really, really screwed right now. Zula haven't moved too far forward. I guess they got to navigate through Moroccan territory. All right, what else you got? Nuclear, I can't do anything too bad here. Wait a second, what got passed, first of all? I guess I could just, yeah, okay, let's see here. So science funding was not passed. That's a huge victory for the world right there. And who exactly downvoted that? It was a lot of people. It was all nays. There were no yays. Was it even Korea? Don't tell me Korea was the even... Okay, no. Well, what was the other one that had them so preoccupied? Oh, gosh. I don't think I see a vote for Korea. Did Korea not vote? Does Korea not have any votes? Or am I just blind? I could be freaking blind. You guys know I'm blind. I don't know. Genghis Khan secretly plotting against Siam. Don't plot against these people, guys. I don't know. I don't know. I wish someone else would get up another point here. I wish someone else would do this. Science funding, world ideology. I would love to see exactly what happens to a world religion, but I don't know if I could pass that myself. I don't know if I should enact that. Who would win? It's so close. It's such a close one. I feel bad for just like having something not happen at all. And a world religion doesn't seem to be impacting anybody. It wouldn't impact anyone too much in the game. It would give people more tourism, so that's an issue. International Space Station, I can't enact that. I just don't feel right enacting anything. I don't feel right enacting anything. It just doesn't, it's not right. No way. So I'll just continue to kind of just do the until I can find a way. I don't think, even if I vote for another civ, that doesn't like give them another vote in the World Congress. You know what I mean? When the host comes up, when that vote, whatever, that doesn't mean, actually, I could vote up another civ, I think. I think if I vote up another civ enough to make them at least get the host job themselves or something like that, that might work. But since Persia has 8 and I have 4, we wouldn't be able to exchange anyone as the host. That's the issue. So I wouldn't be able to do it anyways. Because it would be 8 and 8, it would be a tie, and it would just remain, you know, the tiebreaker goes to whoever the host is already. So that freaking sucks. That really, really freaking sucks. Oh, Korea's getting up so many troops. They're getting up so many troops. I don't like it. And there's been no more Manhattan Project production, I guess, because we haven't seen anything else happen besides a few videos ago from Korea. I don't know. I mean, yeah, their helicopter gunships are good, but if they get caught by a few of these units, as well as, you know, there's just so many artillery units, how would you be able to stop the helicopter gunships? I don't see how you could, to be honest. I really don't know. I don't see how you could at all. How's Greenland doing? Greenland's been a stalemate for forever. And yeah, I think Elizabeth is kind of regaining some hold here. I think we're going to finally see at least one city. Actually, that probably, maybe not. I think we might see a Mongolian cities get settled. We're definitely going to see a... Where are you going, dude? Are you going to Florida? They actually might be going to Florida, which you better be careful. Oh, they are protecting... Well, this Kashyyyk is protecting this settler, but this other settler is kind of out there in the open. You better be careful. Let's see how the Hunnic Empire moves against the Polish. They're just going for this city. They're going to divide up the Poland Empire. But this river is going to cause them a lot of trouble. The AI is going to get a lot of trouble from this. What? Why? Why did you take me there? It doesn't look like you moved anyone. Oh, you did. You did. You're surrounding the city, and Poland is just retreating. But I don't think Poland's lost enough troops for other AIs to join in on the battle, join in on the feast. Poland, what are you gonna do? Do you retreat and protect your capital at this point? Because the Huns have kind of opened up the floodgates, and they're reinforcing a lot more too. This will not be the end. Oh shit, Poland. I mean, Europe is kind of getting threatened from all sides, depending on if it's the Zulu. Yep, there go the Zulu. And Toledo, boom, has been captured. And that's not because of a peace deal, right? No, they took that in like one hit with just one ironclad. And where else are you going, though? Bro, are you trying to take over the whole world? The Zulu might be trying to take over the whole world. Who else are they at war with? I don't know if you're going straight up for Spain. Is it just all about Spain right now, or what? You're at war with Poland as well, so that doesn't matter. Maybe you're trying to destroy some Polish fleets, I guess. Russia's chosen freedom. Oh, okay. I'm so happy that the ideologies have been pretty even so far in this campaign. Very, very even. Here we go. No one's super negative unhappy. Although the freedom nations kind of are somewhat. Well, we have a few freedom. There's quite a few freedom. All right, let's hit next turn one more time. Korea is secretly plotting against Denmark. Don't know why. And Egypt has denounced Mongolia. The New World. Oh, geez. I don't even know what to say. If Mongolia... I mean, obviously, if Mongolia does get a city within South America and they kind of start some border frictions between Mongolia and Shaka, obviously Shaka's going to win that because Mongolia is not going to be able to reinforce their troops enough. But it would have been nice to see if it was kind of more of an even front. Here, like maybe, well, actually, even in Central America, it's not that even. You have to move quite far between all the Pacific tiles compared to. I mean, we've got a huge force of Zulu ships just right here, just in modern day Brazil. So obviously, they'd be able to reinforce a Central American city way easier than anyone else. So I think Lisbon falls, unless of course, technically the English caravel's still going. They are still going for this, but I don't see it happening. I think 2 hits to this ironclad. Maybe the frigate doing a ranged attack would be enough. They're also even moving Great War Infantry. Wow, and Morocco I think might be trying to settle, but I don't know if they're going to be able to. I'm willing to bet that Zulu are going after France and England. I'm like right after Lisbon falls, because I don't think they're going to actually go for the capital of Madrid. It'd be too difficult. I mean, Great War Infantry versus... that is the Terracio. Those are their unique units. I don't know if that's going to go too well for them. All right, Huns, what's going to go down? I still don't know if Poland is going to exactly... I mean, they might get a lot of tiles pillaged, but I don't know exactly if Poland's going to lose this city. Because the AI is dumb, and sometimes they move straight in for the AI or for the capital. We've seen that all too many times. No, they are actually attacking the city, but it seems like they're dividing it up a bit. Or are you just going to go for a peace deal? Could Attila be just going for a peace deal here? Could be. India stayed quiet, and again, even though Poland has stayed super quiet, India stayed quieter. I gotta continue to kind of think about Poland here. No, India here. I'm sorry. I've got to continue to think about India as they've just stayed so quiet. Okay, so does Lisbon fall? Although this is going to take quite a long time to process. Let's wait and see exactly what Mongolia looks like they're just moving troops through Korean territory, which sucks. There it goes. It fell. Bam. Holy shit. And now, because of this fleet, I think they just go to war with France. I really think they're just going to go and continue off to France. Orleans is already at like 75% health. Oh, jeez. All right, guys, I'm about to stop right there. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.